Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Let me watch somebody playing on Nuketown. Just say Blackout 6, but as it is making YouTube's quit. Let me see what
Blame Truth
Blame Truth
here, and
talking
for
about.
those that say I never make a positive video or I need to make more positive content or whatever, bookmark this video, please. Like it, favorite it, subscribe, say I want to bury your children, BT, in the comment section. Whatever you have to do, mark this.
I want to bury your children. What? The fuck is he talking about?
This video and refer back to it anytime you say I am just negative. I want to praise Black Ops 6 today. Now, this praise comes with some conditions, some caveats, but we're going to get there when we get there. They actually aren't from me this time. The honeymoon phase is basically over already for Black Ops 6 for a lot of people that praise the game nonstop since it came out. I've been super critical of the game, so this is actually something positive. Nuketown is back, and this single-handedly saves the game. I was thinking about this last night when I was making my...
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not having fun on Nuketown. The reason why I'm not having fun on Nuketown is because I'm a solo player. I play solo. It's very rare that I get into a party system with other players. And all these streamers and YouTubers and stuff like that, bro, all these people that was talking about all this, oh, two boxing is cheating, but yet they party up with the same people in their community, the same motherfuckers that's 0.3, 0.2, 0.5, 0.6 KD. Oh, you could be the leader of the chat. You could be the leader. You could be the leader of the party. I don't want to lead because it's gonna go off of my skill-based matchmaking. No, let's go off of your skill-based matchmaking because you're a 0.3. You're a 0.2. Bro, don't let these YouTubers, these streamers fool y'all and lie to y'all, bro. They know what the fuck they doing. They party up with people that suck. Like borderline suck. Like, these motherfuckers move like this. And they party up with them for they can get into easy ass lobbies. Versus what other YouTubers be doing where they just two boxing, where they just got a dummy account that don't even play in the game and they just party up like that. But these YouTubers be doing the same exact ass shit, bro. Like, I be paying attention to these motherfuckers, man. Same motherfuckers that sit there and talk all this shit about people and stuff like that. Only time they drop a nuke is when they in the party. That sound quite... You never drop a nuke when you're solo dolo. You only drop a nuke when you're in a party with a whole bunch of, 0.9s and 0.7s and 0.8 KD players. Oh, shit. Like, bro, don't let these guys lie to y'all, bro. They doing the same thing, bro. They two boxing the same way, bro. It's just that their two boxes is actually real players that's trying to play the game, but they just suck, though. You feel me? But I'm not having a fun time on Nuketown, man. Nuketown, bro, this shit... Bro, being a solo player on Nuketown, bro, this shit hard as hell. This shit is hard as hell. You got to be in a team. You have to be in a team to play this shit. You have to be. Y'all didn't see me for the last 5 hours. Play this. Losing. Down there going, even Steven. Every once in a while, we'll pop off and get about 50 and 20, 50 and 13. Every once in a while, we'll do some shit like that. But for the most part, though, we've been going even Steven. You got to be in a party to play this shit right here.
My video about Black Ops 6, the full review video. This game's so much like Modern Warfare 2019. I don't mean in how it plays or the speed of the game or whatever. I mean that it's so divisive. When MW 2019 came out, people either loved it or they hated it and thought it was a giant pile of shit. And the same thing's happening here with Black Ops 6. I have never seen this much divide within the Call of Duty community. Nuketown here, single-handedly, for me personally, saves this game the same way Shoot House saved Modern Warfare 2019 for a lot of people. As sad as that fucking is, it's the truth. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Good maps are the foundation of a multiplayer shooter. If your maps suck like they did in Modern Warfare 2019 and like they do in this game, the game may as well be the worst shooter ever.
But even with him saying that right there, I don't want to rely on a map that came out 14 years ago. Like, if y'all don't understand this, Nuketown, the original Nuketown, came out 14 years ago on the original BO1. That was 2010. It's 2024. That map came out 14 years ago. I don't want a game to sit there and have to rely on a map that came out 14 years ago. Me, honestly, the maps on BO6 is not that bad. The only maps that I don't like when it comes to BO6 is Scud. Scud and that one winter map. I forgot what it's called. It starts with a V. That one winter map. Them only maps that I don't like. All the other maps I'm cool with. I'm perfectly fine with. They play perfectly fine. They play perfectly fine. It's just those two maps right there. Scud and that one winter map. And I'm a person that I don't like no winter map and no Call of Duty games, so I'm going to be biased towards that. But it's that one winter map. But them only two maps that I don't like. All the other maps, though, they cool. They cool with me. They cool with me. Like BO6 on release, on launch, this is the best Call of Duty that we've had since Cold War. I'm sorry. Treyarch doesn't know how to release a game. Now, it has its issues, it has its problems. You know what I'm saying? With desyncing and just glitching and lagging and stuff. Like it does have its issues, but for the most part, though, this is the best Call of Duty game that we've had in about 4 years right here. No lie, no cap. Fuck the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know that one map you're talking about. Yeah, you see when I be playing that map, like I just don't like that map. I don't like winter maps. I don't know what it is about winter maps. I just don't like winter maps.
The battlegrounds you play on are iconic. They are what sets the entire flow, tone, feel of the game. When they suck this fucking bad like they do in Black Ops 6, and you play something like Nuketown, it is a shock to the senses. You're like, oh, this game can be kind of good, actually. It's night and fucking day. I don't care what the goddamn data says. I don't care about that. Stop making fucking shitty shipment size maps. Stop it. The smallest a map needs to be like Nuketown, and you need to make it 3 lanes with a good.
But see, this is what I don't understand about what Blaine Truth is talking about. Besides Nuketown, what map in BO6 is smaller than Nuketown? Like, honestly, all the maps that's in BO6 that came out on initial relaunch, besides that one map, Babylon or something like that, and we're not talking about the face-off maps, but besides those 3 maps right there, and that other like Nuketown looking map, Warhog or Warhead or something like that, besides those maps, what map is smaller than Nuketown? Nuketown is the smallest map. All the other maps are bigger than Nuketown. What is he talking about?
Spawn system. Yes, you heard me right. The spawn system in this actually kind of behaves like the old Nuketown. I don't really notice any difference. It do. Night and day. How much?
I ain't gonna lie to it. It do because once they start spawn camp you, then you'll spawn on the other side, and you keep on like the spawns on the back part of each house. Your team will spawn on the back part of this house, and another team will spawn on the back part of that house. And once they start spawn trapping and all that stuff, it'll flip. It do behave like he's right about that. I give him that. It do behave like regular ass Call of Duty how it should behave. It do that. It does do that.
Better. This plays.
I've been drinking, y'all.
I've been drinking in Black Ops 6, which begs the question: why even fucking bother with the rest of the maps? This game may as well have one map. That's it. It's the same thing as Modern Warfare 2019 when they released Shoe House. The same exact thing, man. It's pathetic how bad these maps are. Go watch my video yesterday about the full review of Black Ops 6, because in that video, just in the couple hours I played getting gameplay on random maps that are literally bigger than Nuketown here, I had so many spawn issues. I mean, I have never seen a spawn system so broken and illogical as I've seen it in Black Ops 6. However, Nuketown, for whatever reason, I don't know if they just copied and pasted the spawn logic from previous Call of Duties. This literally has the best spawns in the entire game, bar none. Even over like the bigger maps like Red Card and Scud and stuff, this map has a better spawn logic than any other map in the game. Honest to God, without this map in the game, Black Ops 6 is just unplayable garbage. I mean, skill-based matchmaking is already bad enough, and we're going to get into that because I think the skill-based matchmaking in the Nuketown playlist specifically today has turned people against this game in record time. It's that fucking severe. I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah, because every team that I was on, every game that I played, I was on a losing ass team. Fly, what do you mean by a losing ass team? Meaning that it doesn't matter if I came in the game at the beginning. It doesn't matter if I came in the game in the middle. It doesn't matter if I came in the game at the end. If you don't believe me, come make this to a video. If you don't believe me, watch my VOD on Twitch, FlyGuy773. I went positive, and I was on top of the leaderboard. Everybody else went negative on my team. And then when I look at the opposing team, everybody over there is going positive. It's like, what the fuck is this? So either one or two things is happening. Either because of my KD, because I'm a 2.3 KD. Either because of my KD, and you got me matching up on a team with people that's 0.8, 0.6, 0.5 KD. And the team over there is all, 1.0s and above, 1.5, 1.7 and above. Either that is happening, or what I really think is happening is that you got me matching up with people that's all paired up in parties. Why am I going against teams that's in parties? I thought that if I queue up solo, you'll try to make that priority and make me queue up with solo players too as well. And if I queue up with a party, you'll make that priority and make me, or our team queue up with a party too as well. Why am I to that logic right there? Why am I keep on getting paired up with these players right here that just knows where to go and where to be at and stuff like that? It's like, goddamn. It's like, bro, I literally feel like Kobe Bryant, 2004, scoring 81 points, playing with a whole bunch of Kwame Browns, and we're still losing, bro. That's how I feel. That's honestly how I feel. And I ain't even no godlike player on Call of Duty, but I just got common sense and common knowledge how to play this game. Like, I go positive in every one of my games, but Nuketown today has tested me. I have today barely went positive or went even Steven. Now, it's been a couple games where, I get 50 and 20, 60 and 15 or something like that. Maybe every once in a while I'll pop off and stuff like that. But for the most part, though, it's been even Steven or barely going positive, meaning like 5 kills above, going negative.
Lie to you guys, I'm using a VPN and I don't give a single fuck. It only works on PC, but if you want to grab it, you can check out the link below. It'll be in the video description. Use code BlameTruth at checkout. You know the deal. But doing that in this playlist, it's like night and day, man. It's like night and day. I think there's more noobs than ever in this playlist, too, because people see Nuketown and they flood to it, especially all those new Game Pass subscribers and whatnot. So, I don't know. This map actually makes Black Ops 6 playable. This map makes Black Ops 6 feel like a game. And with the VPN, I don't really have any lag issues. With the VPN, I'm not getting railed in the fucking asshole by skill-based matchmaking. I actually have a screenshot where I did not use the VPN. And like the lobbies are all the same when you play solo. And by all the same, I mean unplayable, and you are designed not to win. Like, I'm expected.
I'll say, okay, so I'm happy that he says that. So he agrees to what I say. When I queue up solo, and the game is just unplayable. Like, it's just overly sweaty. And that's what happens when I queue up solo. Like, I'm getting why is they throwing me into a game that's already in progress and losing? Stop throwing me into that game right there. Oh, well, you're good enough. You can bring the team back and make it close. No, I can't, bro. I'm not that good, bro. I'm an average-ass player, bro. I can't bring the team back, bro. We're going to lose, bro. Why you threw me in this game? The only reason why I stayed in this game is because it's double XP month or double XP week, and I'm just trying to level up my shit. But why would you throw me in that game? And they already losing. Like, make that shit make sense to me.
To carry these thumbless noobs while facing a full party or near a full party. Yeah, I think it's a party of 4 there.
Facts.
What kind of matchmaking is this? I do not understand it. I left that match, turned the VPN on, and said, fuck this shit. So I don't want to give you guys the wrong impression, though.
Hey, you tell the truth on that, bro, because I've been experiencing that all night long. Me queuing up solo, and I'm going against all these parties. Why am I going against all these parties? I'm queuing up solo. Like, let me queue up with other solo players. Make that priority right there. He's queuing up solo. She's queuing up solo. He's queuing up solo. Let's match him up with other solo players. Not match us up with a party. Why would we be matched up with a party? Come on now.
While this map is a step in the right direction, guys, let's be real here. Let's take it down a notch. This is a 14-year-old map. I have played on this map.
What did I say? What did I say earlier? This is a 14-year-old map. We shouldn't be relying on a 14-year-old map to make a good Call of Duty game.
For literally, no exaggeration, 14 years. 2010, Black Ops 1 came out. I was there when this map was fresh off the press. I am still here, and I gotta be honest with you, it's great. It's fantastic, especially with this map pool we have here. But my God, why can't Call of Duty make anything new good? It's like without those people making the old maps, making the old progression systems like the Prestige mode, which they also brought back, no one at Call of Duty has the talent to make something new that's actually good. Tell me when I'm telling lies there, man. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Nah, you telling the truth.
Like,
you telling the truth.
I've played this for 14 years, and if I'm being honest with you, I'm kind of tired of it. Like, dude, I love this map. Don't get me wrong. Plays great. How about something new of this quality? How about a new map of this quality? The last good new map that's like I consider a classic is actually what I talked about earlier in Shoe House, which, by the way, was a brand new map. So this is not even as good as Shoot House. This is not even as good as what we got in Modern Warfare 2019, for example, because you're going to get tired of this map a lot quicker. Not only have you played it for 14 years, but this is the only good map in the game. This is the only map in the game where spawns work properly as well, it seems. And I'm sure there's people out there getting spawn trapped on this as I make this commentary and domination and whatnot. But overall, playing, and it could be the VPN, I totally admit that. Overall playing, I didn't see too much of an issue. But I gotta be realistic here. Let's cut to some people who are not fucking happy and are already out of the honeymoon phase. Because, again, I realize that I am doing some SBMM fuckery here. Charlie Intel himself says Nuketown 24/7 is great in Black Ops 6 until the skill-based matchmaking kicks in and suddenly we're all playing a CDL match instead of just having fun. And I want to ask you guys in the comment section, how is your experience playing a Nuketown or whatever? Like, especially if you're playing solo, chime in below. Because if you're not using any kind of SBMM protection, I want to see what it's like. I don't want to put myself through that. I'm sorry. I know I'm the codfather here. I don't want to play this game without some kind of SBMM buffer, or it's like unplayable for me personally. As someone who plays solo. MW2OG says the map is as expected in reply to Charlie Intel. Just a shame how horrendously they tune SBMM in a casual game mode. Proper killed the retention for me. Get on, play my pity match, have a good game, then get railed nonstop after. Get off until the next day. Shame. Nero, who's been, grinding this game a lot. Like, he's playing a lot. He's trying to prestige, all that stuff. He's been overall pretty positive about Black Ops 6, says this. With the release of Nuketown, it's official. It's not even the maps that are bad in Black Ops 6. It's Black Ops 6 in general. Omni movement, free wall hacks, SBMM, and terrible servers. No maps can work with that formula, even a map as tried and tested as Nuketown. And here's the thing. All of these guys are absolutely right. You might be seeing this gameplay and thinking like, this looks awesome. Guys, here is the actual issue. I'm going to explain this. The people in this lobby suck. It's not a competitive lobby by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not even really playing competitive. I'm just playing to get my chopper, and I'm leveling up this AK-74 because this is a good gun, and I always like AKs. So I'm kind of just having fun. I'm not playing super seriously. I'm not playing in a party. It's just me, right? When you play Nuketown like this is what Nuketown was designed for back in the day, and it was designed for a no SBMM, relatively chill Black Ops 1 atmosphere. When you start adding competitiveness to it, when you start adding the sweat lords to it, who are playing in full parties, and there's no protection from full parties if you're playing solo or with a group of like one, maybe two other people. No fucking protection against that.
Right.
When you do that, you start noticing that, wait, this fucking map is not designed for any sort of competitiveness. Like, it's a good map. It's a 3-lane map. But eventually, you're just going to have people holding sight lines, holding lanes the entire match, and beaming you as they're both shooting at you, and you can't do anything about it.
Facts.
And like,
Facts.
when the SBMM gets cranked up, you guys might not realize it if you're in a lower bracket, but like, we're playing a different game.
Facts.
It's like there's 6 different...
And this is what I be trying to explain to people when they comment, because I'm gonna make this into a video. But when they comment on my YouTube videos and stuff like that, and I see them comment on other people's YouTube videos and stuff like that, it's like, bro, do you realize something that you're playing a different game than what I'm playing? Like, if it wasn't for skill-based matchmaking, you would have been quitted and got off of Call of Duty. Skill-based matchmaking is protecting you. It's not protecting me. It's protecting you. Like, you suck. You don't know where to go. You're crab walking. You're clueless. You don't understand the flow. You don't understand the spawn logic. You don't understand where people rush and where people don't rush. You don't understand the flanks. You don't understand none of that shit. But yeah, you want to get in my comment section or these other people's comment section and say, oh, I don't know why you're complaining about the game. The game is just fine with me. I don't know why you complain about the map. The map is just fine with me. Maybe you just need to get better. Maybe you're just washed up. Bro, you suck, bro. Like, you're a 0.8 KD person, bro. I'm a 2.3 KD person. You suck, bro. We're not playing the same fucking game. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Bro, we're not playing the same game. You play against other people that moves like robots. Where do I go? Left, right, up, down. I go forward. Like, we're not playing the same game, bro. You're playing a whole different game than I am. You're playing the game where there's no slide canceling. There's no bunny hopping. There's no flash grenades. There's no smokes. You're not playing that game that I'm playing, bro. I'm in the gulag. I'm in the sweat fest. You're playing the game where everybody else is moving like robots and helping each other out like, oh, yeah, I put these attachments on my gun and it helps out on my ADS and blah, blah, blah. See, that's the type of game that you're playing in. Very casual. Everybody's helping each other out. Do this, do that, make your guns better, blah, blah. See, you're playing that game. I'm playing against the motherfuckers that, man, look, anybody touch my girlfriend, anybody look at my girlfriend, I'm going to kill them. That's the type of game that I'm playing, bro. So I just don't understand when people logic when they say certain things. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. You're not playing the game that I'm playing, bro. With skill-based matchmaking being involved, you're not playing the game that I'm playing, bro. You suck, bro. Your ass is truly ass, bro. Like, honestly, you is, bro. I'm sorry I had to be the person to tell you that. I know your mama and your daddy ain't never tell you that. I know you still walk around and believe that the Tooth Fairy is real, Santa Claus is real, and all that dumb ass shit, but I'm here to give you some logic real quick. Your ass truly suck, bro. Yeah, you suck at Call of Duty. Hard to believe. A game that has skill-based matchmaking, a game that has, you know what I'm saying, aim assist, a game that has, you know what I'm saying, all these factors that, you know what I'm saying, make it easy to kill a motherfucker. You suck at this game, bro. It is what it is. I don't know where you came from, but you need to go back to that. But it just kills me when people say certain things. It's like, bro, my complaint is I'm a solo player. I'm a 2.3 KD. And these are the type of lobbies I got to get thrown into. Versus your sorry ass, you're a 0.08 KD person, and you get chill lobbies.
Different versions of Black Ops 6 out there, depending on where you fall in the skill bracket. And with the magic of editing, I actually paused this video and just watched Nero's new video talking about what I was talking about when I showed his tweets. He's saying, like, Nuketown doesn't feel good in Black Ops 6 when you combine massive, you know, skill-based matchmaking issues, desync, inconsistent gunfights because of that, butt sliding, the speed, servers that can't keep up with any of this stuff. I mean, the spawn system as well, if you want to go with that route. But I mean, for me personally, the few matches I played of Nuketown, the spawn system seemed okay. But when you combine all those things, the game simply cannot feel good. Also, if you're playing solo, trying to play casually, which I think a lot of people actually do, I think that's a really underrated thing that
I'm a solo player.
At Call of Duty or Activision actually fucking thinks about. People play solo. Now, in this X-Defiant gameplay, this might...
And that's the part that pisses me off the most right there. It's like, I'm a solo player. A lot of these streamers, YouTubers, and, you know, a lot of other people, they party up with people. And they know what they're doing when they party up with people. They party up with people, and they make sure the person that has the lowest KD is the one that's the leader. So when they do, you know what I'm saying, look for a match or whatever, the person that's the leader has the lowest KD out of everybody in the party, they're going to find the easiest lobby. But I party up off of my 2.3 KD. So I'm going to get those type of lobbies. You feel me? And this goes across the board. Even people that sit there, and I ain't going to say no names and nothing like that, but even people that sit there and try to make videos about people, oh, you're a two-boxer, you do this and you do that. But then you sit there and watch their live stream and stuff like that, and the only time they pop off is when they have people in their community, you know what I'm saying, party up with them. Them only times they pop off, because the people in their community, they suck. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they suck. The people that's watching your videos, they suck. And you have them party up with you, and now you finally popping off. But when you was playing the first 30 minutes of your live stream by yourself, your ass was going even Steven, or you was bagging out, or you was getting like, 10 kills over going even Steven. But then as soon as you got your people in there and stuff like that, I'm gonna open up to the community. I want the people in the community. And then you pick and choose who's gonna come in there, and then I want you to be the leader of the motherfucking party. And now you popping off. Now you going 70-3. Now you going 70-10. Now you going 50-1. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I be knowing what be going on, bro. Y'all think y'all slick.
White guy here was
Y'all
teabagging
think
at
y'all
me. Like,
slick.
he knows who I am, but I'm not partied up with him, and we're not communicating. So this is just me playing solo. And what's interesting about this gameplay, I chose it specifically, is that JMO guy that just killed me is a very good player. I think he is also playing solo. Let me just explain real quick how XDefiant's matchmaking works. And if you guys want to know why I quote-unquote glaze this game, let me just explain this to you and break it down. And again, this is not something that is going to be hard to implement in Call of Duty if they give a fuck and if they care. But let me explain how the matchmaking works in XDefiant. Of course, there's no skill-based matchmaking, but there's also input-based matchmaking. So you can play only controller players, no matter the platform. Xbox, PlayStation 5, PC. If you want to, you can play only controller players. Mouse and keyboard players don't really like to play with us either, our controller aim assist and whatnot. They just do not like that. So they can also do IBMM. Although the game, since it's lost players, and since mouse and keyboard makes up like 10% of the player base, it's harder to find IBMM lobbies with mouse and keyboard only right now. So there is that problem with it. But other than that, pretty good system, right? So far. Here's something else that not a lot of people know, and Mark Rubin tweeted about this and actually informed me about it. I can't find the tweet now because he tweets quite a bit, and this was months ago. But in XDefiant, you match based on party size. That is a factor when matching you. So I play solo, and I'm telling you right now, you can't tell when someone's in a party, like in the lobby or whatever. It's just something you cannot tell with the current UI settings. However, you'll know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll typically know when people are knowing where you're at, even though you're running a suppressor or you're like sneaking around the map or whatever. If they're doing like MLG callouts, you'll know. I'm telling you right now, that has happened to me maybe once ever in XDefiant the entire time I played it. I don't match with full parties on this game. The most I've ever matched against, and I actually checked this dude's stream after to see, was a party of 3. That was it. So a party of 3 and then 3 randoms, and that was all. This game matches you based on party size or whatever. Most of the time, you're going to match with no more than just 2 people partying up. So in that scenario, you get truly diverse lobbies. But see, here's the thing. I'm not just steamrolling because there's still team balancing. So your skill rating in the in your combat record in XDefiant, for example, that will determine where you land. Like, it tries to just balance out the skill ratings essentially, roughly or whatever. You'll still get some blowout games, of course. But overall, you can still get competitive matches where you are not getting beamed by 6 virgin fucking nerds while you're trying to play solo. It's remarkable, isn't it? It's remarkable that this is a thing, but it is. I chose this gameplay specifically because there's another guy on the other team who's really good. He's as good, if not better, than I am. And this is still a super enjoyable game because he's not in a party with clones of himself against just me while I'm carrying thumbless people. You know what I mean? Here's how the teams are in this. It's me and this guy. And our team.
And I gotta start doing that again because they was doing that in Modern Warfare 3. I gotta start doing that again. I'm gonna start uploading videos on YouTube of me putting up the numbers that I'm putting up and just look at my team. Just look at what team that I'm getting. It's like, goddamn, bro. I literally feel like Kobe Bryant back in 2004 got to score 81 points just to try to win. And if I score 80 points, we're going to lose. If I score 79 points, we're going to lose. I got to score 81 points for us to win. Because the rest of my team is going negative. Negative. And I'm the only person on my team that's going positive, bro. The only person. Like, come on, dog.
Of like kind of average to bad people, and it is fucking fun. This is a super fun match, and you're gonna see why at the end of the game. Pretty much, it's
like y'all just seen it for the last 5 hours of us playing Nuketown. Y'all just seen it.
I don't mind close matches. I like pulling out the Frieza final form, you know, and trying for the W. I always try for the W. I'm not really much of a player that just plays for KD and X Defiant. Like, I like to win. This is an objective-based game. I like to win. The maps are set up for it. Like, you can have a competitive match in X Defiant because these maps are built from the ground up for competitive. I mean, they have Axe on the team who's an ex-COD pro. You know, he's oversees all the competitive stuff. And, like, that's just how it works, okay? Like Nuketown, though. Nuketown, guys, was made in 2010. Nuketown was made for casual people with no SBMM to play on, and you can't really do that now. Like, it just does not work, especially with what I just described. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to glaze X Defiant. I'm not trying to shit on Call of Duty or whatever, but why in the fuck can't we get something as simple as that in the matchmaking, like, priority? Why can't we get, hey, this guy's playing solo. How about we not match him against a full party or a party of 4 fucking sweats on the enemy team while he's playing solo? And
Facts.
then, you know, we put Timmy No Thumbs on his team. Like, if you get so good in Call of Duty, at a certain point, you're going to have the worst players ever on your team.
Facts.
And you're going to be facing, like, literal clones of yourself, but
Facts.
in a party.
Facts.
You will be designed, like, it's designed to make you lose. It's inexcusable, man. It's inexcusable. So while I can praise Nuketown for basically saving Black Ops 6 for me personally,
and this is the part that kills me right here, right? Because you have the average Joe, the average person, you know, the people that don't make content, the people that sit there and view content. You will have them, and they will sit there and be like, oh my gosh, you're just not that good, bro. Just face it. You're not as good as XY, or you're not as good as this person. Just give it up. No, what those people are doing, they're two-boxing. They're two-boxing. That's what they're doing. Because if they was truly queuing up solo, like what I do, they will get the same lobbies that I get. And they'll have to go through the same type of shit that I go through. Fly, what is that? Going 50 and 30. Going 50 and 40. Going 50 and 37. You know, barely, to me, that's barely going positive. That's barely going positive. If I'm not 15 if I'm not 15 kills and above over my kills, I mean my deaths, that's not going positive to me. You feel me? But the crazy thing is that if you used to put out that type of content, people on YouTube wouldn't sit there and watch that. They wouldn't watch somebody going 50 and 30. They wouldn't sit there and watch somebody going 50 and 20. No, they want somebody to go 107 and 3, 120 and 4, 130 and 5. They want to watch that. How do you think they're getting those type of lobbies right there? Two boxing. Reverse boosting. That's how they're getting those type of lobbies right there. Just off of just general skill-based, they're not getting those type of lobbies. If I was paired up, bro, I don't give a fuck who you pair me up with, bro. And this is not even on no tough guy shit right here, but I know my skill level. I don't give a fuck who you pair me up with, a scump, whoever. They're not dropping a nuke on me, bro. I'll make sure. That will be my main priority throughout that whole game, that he will not get 30 kills in a row. I will make sure that he will not get that. And you have people like that at lower tiers that feel the same way. Especially when you have BO6 where they have perk systems where they tell you when a person's on a kill streak. You need to kill this person right here. He's on a kill streak. He got 11 kills. You need to get him. Fuck everybody else on that team. Get him. Now I'm a target. Because now I done went, 12 kills in a row with no deaths. So now I'm a target. That's how it is, bro. I blame the call community and I blame the viewers. Because they force us to have to do all this extra shit for us to get some good gameplay out here. You know what I'm saying? Two boxing, getting people part of the community that sucks, and having them be the party leader and all that old shit so you can get easy lobbies. I blame the community. I blame the community. I blame all these motherfuckers that sit there and voice their opinion in the motherfucking comment section and live streams and all that old shit, but yet they asses a 0.3 KD. They are 0.5 KD. They are 0.7 KD. I blame them because these are the same type of people that can't tell the difference between a good player and a person that's actually cheating. Just because the person do this and do that. Oh, he's cheating. He's cheating. I'm gonna report. Bro, he's not cheating, bro. That's just movement right there. He's not cheating, bro. Like, you cannot tell me that you're that bad of a player that you can't determine a person that's cheating and actually knows how to move. These are these players that want to voice their opinion all in the comment section. Sorry ass motherfuckers.
We have to realize that the people that, aren't using VPNs and are just playing solo or maybe with a couple other friends or whatever, they're trying to play casually, are probably having the worst fucking time ever, and they're contemplating quitting the entire game. It's that bad. And, the solution is so simple. Can we make just a mercenary playlist? I'm not even kidding you guys. I would not even mind SBMM so much if it was just,
Hey, you know what? That would be a good idea right there. Make a playlist where if you have a party, you can't join it. It's just not going to allow you to join. You have to go in there solo. Make a playlist that's solo. Because I don't be party up with people. I don't have, I don't have X, Y, and Z to party up with. Every once in a while, I party up with motherfuckers here and there. Don't get me wrong. Every once in a while, motherfuckers come through on the live stream, party up with me and stuff like that. But for the most part, though, I'm solo dolo. It's 5 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, Saturday morning. I'm solo dolo. We just got done playing Nuketown for the last 5 hours. I was solo dolo throughout the whole stretch. Don't get me wrong. Wart came through and he was on here for like an hour. Or whatnot. But that's just two people. That's just two people. For the most part, I'm solo dolo. Make a playlist where you only can be solo dolo to join the playlist. That's it.
match me with good players, fine, but make sure they're not in a party doing MLG callouts and they're not all good while I have a team of people that are sucking their thumbs in spawn. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to play like this match of X Defiant here. I like a good close game. I actually prefer close games because I find them more fun. I'm not kidding. In X Defiant, I prefer close matches. I prefer matches where both teams are playing the objective. It is the most fun I have ever had in a shooter. And I'm not kidding with that. Like, when you have two teams, just maybe it's not even like a serious match, obviously, but like two teams on X Defiant where everyone's varying skill levels, but they're all trying to win and they're all playing the objective. It's truly fun. It doesn't feel sweaty. I mean, if you want to look at this gameplay and say, this is a sweaty gameplay, I don't think so. It is a, competitive, close game, and it's fun. I don't know what else to say other than that. Call of Duty, guys, it's just not designed for any sort of competitiveness out of the box. It never has been. It never will be. And skill-based matchmaking, I mean, you start seeing every fucking flaw if you are even remotely good at Call of Duty, because it's trying to make it a competitive game when it's not a competitive game at all. And then you get instances like today where Charlie Intel, a Modern Warfare 2 Ghost, Nero, people that have been playing Call of Duty for ages are not having fun on this classic map because the map's not designed for people above 1 KD. And like, I actually had a lot of comments in yesterday's video talking about my about newer players, not very good players, saying this is the most fun they've had on Call of Duty in a long time. And I'm sure it is. I'm actually sure it is. And I'm happy for you guys. I really am. I envy you. I really, really do. When you're in that lower bracket, you're just there to play, man. You know, you're not caring about stats or trying to get better or whatever. But that's kind of the problem. I don't really play like a casual player. I like to see improvement. I like to get better at something. I like to drop a 50 bomb against somebody else on the other team dropping a 50 bomb and have it be a close competitive match, but it feels fair at the same time. Does that make sense? Anyway, guys, I'm out of time. I rambled quite a bit. Call of Duty needs to do something about the matchmaking. If they're not going to change the SBMM, change the party size parameters, put in a mercenary mode where only individuals can play it like the old days. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Hey, shout out to Blame Truth. Usually I don't agree with everything that Blame Truth be saying, but I agree with him on that one, though.